Hello everyone, this is Priyanka. Welcome to my channel Automation with Priyanka. Today in this video, I will be discussing about Xpath. So in the last session, we have discussed about Xpath locator strategy. We have discussed what exactly Xpath it is. So Xpath is a path of the element from any HTML or XML document, right? It's a very interesting locator strategy. In fact, in Xpath, we have already covered like how XPath simply work on any element with respect to DOM, right? So for that, you should be very comfortable what exactly DOM it is. And based on the DOM, guys, you can simply travel to that particular element. Plus, we have also discussed in the last session, like different types of XPath. We have two types, absolute one and the relative one. And then in real time, whenever you are working with any application, absolutely we can generally follow relative XPath. Somewhere combination of both also you can follow, but most commonly we use relative XPath. Now the point is, in this today's topic, I will be discussing about XPath methods. So there are different methods available in XPath, and somewhere these method will help you to locate that element uniquely from that web application. So I will be covering text method, normalized space method, contains, and very interesting starts with method. For this, let's create our session. So I will be creating a new class. And let me write a name, locator demo 7. And this is all about XPath methods. To explain you methods, I will be using Amazon application. Okay, let's directly automate this real-time application and let's see how exactly text method or some other methods will help you to automate. So guys, first of all, we need to create our session. So that's our main step. Create a driver session. Let me write. So yes, to create a driver session, you need to write WebDriver driver. It is equal to new, and yes, whatever class you want to, like whatever browser you want to launch, just write that class name. So let me import WebDriver from Selenium. Let me import Chrome driver also from Selenium package. To open Amazon application, I will be using get command, and in the get you have to pass your URL address, right? So here I'm writing amazon.in, and absolutely this will launch that application. Now guys, what is the first step? I would like to interact with any of this, any text, whatever you can see on a screen. Generally, text method will help you to capture any visible text. What does mean by visible text? See, on your screen, you can just have a look. All these are what? Visible text, correct? This is whatever you can see, all these are visible text. In general, let's say if I want to click on the bestseller, I can right click and I can directly do inspect. Let's see how the developer have written that code. So bestseller is a link. So that's the reason you can see there is an anchor tag. Tag name is A, means it is a link. And yes, in between opening and closing, you can see there is a bestseller written. So bestseller is what? Visible text. Now if I directly want to interact with this element, okay, let's say I don't want to follow any attribute. There is a text written, so I want to interact with that element directly by observing that text. Then we can have a text method. So what is the syntax for text method, guys? You need to just capture the text first. Let me go to the finder and let me explain here what is the syntax. So what is a tag name? You should always start with double forward slash and then tag name. So tag name is anchor tag. Inside a square bracket, you will be writing method name, that's nothing but text method, correct? And then equal to, and then whatever text it is, just keep inside single quote, bracket complete, and now you can see the result. I can see one of two match. One of two match means maybe on this page there is a one more text available, right? With the same name, bestseller. So currently you can see this is highlighted first one, right? If I can just keep mouse pointer, I can see this is the first element. Where you can see the second one, just to enter. And there you can see this is somewhere you are getting under menu. and this is what a second text available. So if I go to the menu, here you can see already the bestseller is available. If I keep my mouse pointer here on a highlighted area, I can see bestseller is what highlighted. So guys, just to uniquely identify any element, like I just want element from the main page, right? So in that case, you can use indexing in Xpath. So guys, indexing means what? You can keep your complete XPath in a bracket, in a round bracket, and there you can apply in a square bracket particular index value. So yes, for this main bestseller link, we have an index position that is 1. If I just do write 1, you can see 1 of 1 match. That means I can uniquely identify this web element. And now I can use this element to interact with that bestseller page. So guys, this is what the first scenario. I'm just showing you how you can simple interact with different elements using method. The bestseller I'm trying to capture using text method. Okay, text method will help you to capture any visible text. So I will be writing driver.find element. Absolutely, it is by.xpath technique. Here I'm writing that XPath. Let me show you the full code and see. And then guys, what exactly I need to do is, let's say I just want to click on that element. Suppose 2 actions I want to perform. So let me declare that element as a web element. So at this moment, find element returns you web element object. Just write web element. And then let's import web element from Selenium. And here I will be first printing text of that element. So let me write here text is, and then I'm writing element dot, yes, we have a getText method, right, from the web element interface. And then suppose I would like to click on that element. So when I do click, it will open bestseller page for us, right? Let's see how the code is working. So at this moment, if I run the logic, yes, you guys are able to see that browser will launch and it will open Amazon application. Just have a look. And yes, it will directly click on that bestseller page and you guys are able to navigate it to that particular page. So perfectly fine, our test case, our scenario is executing properly. Okay, but now I want to do what? Let's say currently this is our scenario, right? When you click on the bestseller, you are navigating to this page. But I would like to click on this cart, right? You can see cart element is there. So let me inspect and let me check what the locator is available. Currently you can see it is under span. If I just expand it, there you can see span is a tag name, area hidden is what some kind of attribute available, class is also attribute, and I can see there is a text available. Okay, so can we just automate this card based on the text method again? Absolutely yes, but just have a look. By following same syntax, are we able to interact with this card? Just have a look. If I just to copy this card, if I go to the finder, let's begin with double forward slash, tag name is a span, and inside a square bracket, I will be writing a method, text method. Text method, it is equal to what? This time I will be pasting the card. But just have a look everybody. Here you can see card we have pasted properly, but still I am not able to highlight it. Why? What is the reason? Here you can see that string, that text is written with some white space. Whenever any text is available with some white space, maybe before and after that text, then such a technique or such a element you cannot automate using text method. So text will just capture visible text. But if text is available with white space, that will be not captured by text method, right? So in this case, if I just remove the text also, this will not work. Just have a look, right? So text method only is, where you can apply, where you can see there is a visible text available, but somewhere, if text is available with some space, this method will not help you. And there comes another method. Instead of text now, I can follow normalize space method. So we have another method whose name is normalize space. See, normalize space method, actually it will act like a trim function in string class, right? We have a trim function available in string which will ignore a white space. Similarly, normalize space also, it will directly ignore the white space and whatever text is given, based on that it will try to interact with that element. So guys, text method never handle white space, try to understand. But when you talk about normalized space, it will handle white space. So somewhere this is the important part you need to remember. Let me copy and let me try to interact with cart. So after on bestseller page, let's try to interact with cart, and here I will be covering normalize space method. So just write a proper method name and you will able to interact. Let me show you. Driver dot find element by dot xpath. This time I would like to directly click on that cart, right? Yes. And let's see how exactly it is working. So one more time you can see the browser launch, application, okay, bestseller open. And yes, we are successfully able to click on that cart. Now let's talk about a next scenario. I would like to capture this text. Your Amazon cart is empty. Guys, how you can simply interact with the same? Just have a look. Let's come back to the real application. Now whenever you click on the cart, you will able to navigate to this page, right? And now we need this text to be captured. Then just to inspect, okay, check the where the code is written by the developer, see H2. If you expand, again I can see there is just a H2, and here you can see a complete big text is available. Yes, again you can take text method, but you have to make sure that there should not be space, right? If there is a space available, then you can just ignore it using normalize space method. So at this moment, I can interact with tag name also, right? But we are learning Xpath method. So I'm covering with method only, right? So fine, let's take this particular text, and if I just write in a finder like h2 is a tag name, and if I just write okay text method it is equal to, this is a text. Now you can see there is a white space available before and after the text. So we cannot use this, right? But we can use normalized space. But guys, if I follow normalized space also, this will be considered as a lengthy XPath. Can we minimize it? I just want to check that, okay, this Amazon cart, based on Amazon cart, I would like to click on that, or I would like to get that text, okay? So what I'm going to do here, instead of this, you can have contains method also. So how to use contains method? See, I will be starting again H2. There is a contains method available, just to write contains inside a bracket. Okay, currently we are looking for just text, right? So I will be writing text, comma, and then whatever text you are expecting, just use that text and make it or just keep it inside a single quote. Then just have a look. Round bracket will complete and then square bracket will complete. So this is a main syntax for contains method. Okay, you cannot write equal to sign in contains even in starts with method. You will be writing this way. So now I can easily interact. See, one element got highlighted, right? Let me use this XPath to interact with that text. So this is what example for contains. Okay, I will be explaining you to syntaxes also. So just focus. By.xpath, and here what exactly I want text of this element. So yes, get text method we can apply, and get text return type is string. So here I can write a text. So let me print. So let me just print, you know, this text. So can I write, guys? Let's say text is or cart text is, and here I'm printing the same. So text, right? This is how you guys are able to print the and use the contains method. So if I can show you the quick syntaxes for everything, just have a look. So whenever you apply text method, a very basic syntax you need to follow, like it will always start with tag name, right? Tag name and then square bracket. You need to write text method. It is equal to, in a single quote, whatever text it is that you will be writing. This is the first syntax for text method. For normalized space, let me write here. Same syntax, tag name. Then guys, you need to write normalized space method. And then you will be writing equal to sign and that text, right? Third syntax I will be showing you for contains. Contains means you need to write tag name. Again in the square bracket you will be writing contains, round bracket, and then if you are following any attribute, then you have to just write attribute name, comma, that value, right? Round bracket complete, square bracket complete. Or you can just have a look with text method. So currently I'm using text method, right? So this is how you can write contains, same syntax, but instead of attribute, suppose I have taken text, then you need to write this way, text, that text, round bracket complete, square bracket complete. Same syntax you can follow for starts with also, but in starts with we are passing prefix, okay? Prefix a value means initials. So example for starts with also we'll be writing this way, again tag name, any attribute whatever it is you will be writing, okay? But before that we should have a simple starts with method. So here we'll be writing starts with, right? And then whatever attribute it is you can pass that attribute, okay, comma, that particular value, and round bracket complete, square bracket complete. So it is up to like same like a contains only, but instead of contains you'll be writing starts with. Now guys, just have a look at this moment whether we are able to capture the text and whether we are able to print it inside a console. Again it will click on bestseller, then it will open cart, and here we are able to see that if I close this, yes, we are able to capture that text, right? So this is how you guys can follow contains method also. Let me show you another scenario. Let's say I just want to interact with the search box. So go and click and check the code. See, now here we have a straightforward ID. So absolutely you can use ID. But suppose with respect to Xpath if I want to prepare, and again based on ID, how we can write? Let me show you. If you are following your contains method, then again you have to start with tag name input. Inside a bracket, just write contains. Here, this time I'm using ID attribute. So I'm just writing this way. But as per the syntax of contains, yes, what we can do? We can minimize it. So we can't use equal to sign. After ID, you can put comma, and then here you can use single quote. So it is highlighting. Contains will help you for partial matching. So here either you can remove to, tab, search, anything, okay, any particular data you can remove, and based on that you can search. Say again I'm searching only with search text box, still it is highlighting one of one. So this is how for partial matching we can use contains method. Now you can see how I can interact with that search box. So let me apply search box, okay? See, driver dot find element by dot xpath, and here I'm writing that xpath. At this moment, suppose I will be passing some search. Let me search for watch, right? And let's see whether it is searching for that watch or not, right? And guys, okay, if you really want to go to that page also, just use keys class. Keys dot, let's say enter. Let's open directly that page, right? So if I run this script, see the result. So it will open bestseller, then it will open cart, then it will capture the text, and see we have successfully searched for the watch, right? And this is how you can interact with that contains, or you can interact with that element using contains method. Let me show you same scenario with starts with method. So yes, suppose I would like to interact with the same ID. As I mentioned, syntax remains same. You just need to change the method name. Starts with. But there is a one more point. Starts with never look for partial match. It will always look for the prefix value. Means here, if this element is available, right? Let's say the correct element. If I just say 2 tab, right? That's a prefix value available for this ID. See, then only it will highlight. Correct? One of one match. So let me show you the same scenario. If I say, okay, fine, driver, find element by dot xpath, use this xpath, and first of all clear the text. What I want to do is I would like to clear the text. So guys, again I'm performing two operations. So better I will first declare it as a web element. Just have a look. Element 2, which is a search element, or let me give a name. This is search element. Okay, search element. And then on next line I will be using same. Okay, search element dot clear. After clearing the text, I would like to search for other element. So I'm writing or other option. Search element dot send keys, and here I'm searching for bags. Okay, and again I will follow keys class. Keys dot let me enter. So whatever search I will be doing, I just want to open that page. So guys, let's see how the starts with method works. So whatever prefix value you will pass, based on that, it will interact with the web element. So bestseller page open, cart open, see it will search for watch. Again it will clear the text and it is looking for bags, and see bags also, the page also open, right? This is how these multiple method you can apply in multiple scenario. So guys, Xpath is a very brilliant technique where you can interact with the web element, but you should have a simple hands-on on these methods. There are many things, like you can use operators also, methods also, indexing also, right? So you should have a practice on this. So I will suggest follow this XPath method. Try to automate any scenario based on the method. Okay, using method, using types, and then just check it out. Right, explore this entire topic. So you will understand how you can interact with the real-time application. Okay, so that's all for this video. We will continue next topic in next session. Thank you for watching.